Taz, some of those extra possessions in the second half was Gabe's offensive rebounding, and obviously a lot to be made of the extra stuff that he gives you. But particularly in a game like this, does it kind of shine through that extra stuff that he does do for you guys?
Oh yeah, especially for someone that's not like a 6'10", 6'11" big. Like he goes against those every game, and he still manages to do what he does every single game. So it's actually fun to watch, because he can. Our big thing is to get opposite, and he can start on the same side and then just sprint opposite, get inside, get a rebound, kick it out, do whatever. It's amazing to watch, but we know he gives. He's been doing this for years upon years. We wouldn't be the same team, if he wasn't here. I think him and then Paulie gave great energy. DC too, great energy.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, a lot of the stuff is kind of like hidden stats, so to speak, but you've made it such a known commodity now that maybe they're not quite as hidden as what they normally. Do you kind of take pride in that people are starting to recognize that, hey, these things that may not look like much in the box score actually, do count?
I mean, all the little stuff I do, it doesn't matter if we don't win. If we losing, it's nothing. So just winning, that's the biggest thing. And now we winning, and the little stuff starts to become more and more important. And then with doing that stuff, if I don't come out and don't do the stuff I do, it's gonna show drastically. Like, man, where's he today? Like, where's that guy? So definitely just taking pride in it and just coming every day the same way.
I think like your first 5 rebounds were all offensive rebound. Like you didn't get like a defensive rebound until like 10 seconds or after whatever in the game. Just kind of, that's a weird kind of stat, but that just seems to be normal.
Definitely. One of the biggest emphasis for us this year is rebounding. So as you can tell, for the last couple of practices, for almost all the practices, Coach Huggins is emphasizing rebounding. We got to get opposite rebound, offensive rebound. We always lead the country. We're in the top half of it, and this year is definitely a downfall. So definitely just doing that more. Hopefully the guys on the bench see, okay, he's doing this. If I want to play, I got to bring it every day in practice and rebound just like him, and hopefully that brings up all the bigs.
Malik, you got the last 2 baskets of the game, both of them off offensive rebounds by him. Talk a little bit about that, what they've been talking about, how important that is.
Lodi, he brings that to every game, so it's not really nothing new. And he makes winning plays, and we got someone that makes winning plays. It makes the game a lot easier. And he kicked it out, and I do what I do, get to the basket and score. So it's just like any other day when you playing with Gabe.
What you ever think that they were going to stop raining 30s on you?
Man, they was shooting the ball today. They was shooting the basketball today. That's all I can say.
It's like when you play that undersized team in AAU, they're shooting number 3s.
Yeah, but we knew that going into the game. I think only one person on their team had attempted the 3. Everybody else had made
7 or more.
7 or more threes. So the emphasis was don't let them get open shots. You feel me? Make them drive it. But it came out hot. Definitely adjusted and woke up and started to get back to ourselves in the second half. Limited their 3s, and that's what helped us win the game.
Malik, coming from Old Dominion where you were relied on to really be the guy scoring the ball, down the stretch there, was it kind of natural having the ball back in your hands in the clutch moment?
Yeah, definitely. I just want to, thank my teammates and my coaches for trusting me, having the ball so late, even though I was making mistakes during the game, not shooting free throws well. They still trusted me to be in the game and make, big shots, which I did. So I just want to thank my teammates and my coaches.
Taz, I'm kind of wondering, when you get in West Virginia getting back into the game, it wasn't like you guys went on some 23 run or whatever. It was kind of like just inching, grinding to get back into a free throw here, a stop here. How difficult is that? Because obviously, you see like a 23 run on TV and it looks easy, but the way you guys did it, it didn't look easy at all. Just kind of talk about just how difficult that grind was tonight.
They're a good team. People can say what they want about this game, but they're a good team. And especially when you play a team that can make shots, they have some older guys. They got some playmakers that can get, guys open shots. So, when we went on like a little 7-0 run or whatever, they made a big shot, and then now we got to recuperate. Okay, let's keep up the same energy. Don't let them make that main basket dictate what we're going to do next. We still got to keep that same energy. even if it was like a run stopper by them. We just got to act like it didn't happen, like just move past it, because you can't take it back. So you just got to move past it and just keep that same energy.
Yeah, they answered a lot.
Yeah, they answered a lot, yeah.
Hey, Taz, on a night when, you know, Sean and Jalen are struggling a little bit with their shots, do you almost become more aggressive? I know you took 15, but down the stretch it looked like you were really looking for yours out there. Did that kind of amplify that a little bit?
Well, yeah, at the beginning of the game, I was just trying to make sure my teammates had, you know, shot attempts. I was just trying to find them early on.
Gosh, you had 28.
I did. I knew that. Oh, yeah, I forgot to cry. But
that's every night too, bro.
It made me forget the question. It made me forget the question. Nah, but yeah, I was trying to find my teammates early, get JB and Sean some shots early, because I know most of the main focus is kind of gonna be on, okay, when I get the ball, I'm gonna look to score every time. But if I can just find my teammates early, get them going, and then I get myself going later on, I think we're almost unbeatable. Like, if we get JB and Sean making shots on a consistent level at the same time, with me making shots, Malik getting downhill, Key, Gabe, Paulie, everybody playing their role, I don't think there's so many teams that can beat us.
Is it fair to say you've reshaped your game? I mean, last year you were more you probably took more three-point shots than two-point shots, and now you're not taking nearly as many three-point shots.
Well, that's kind of always been my game since junior college, I would say. When I just had to run the point guard position my sophomore year in JUCO, and that was just my game. But when I first got here, most of my stuff was catch and shoots, because we had playmakers that can give me the ball. So I was always in a catch and shoot situation. But now I know a lot of people trying to run me off the line, and I have this mid-range game, this post-up game I like getting into. I like getting to the free throw line. That's how you get yourself going. I haven't been shooting the best from the three early on this season, but getting to the free throw line and getting to the mid-range definitely helps.
And Gabe, you had 5 offensive rebounds, but as a team, you get 19 offensive rebounds out of 34, which is over half, which is a little abnormal, I would say. I mean, how do you kind of explain that? You guys were down and just had to crash the boards offensively. Is it an effort thing? How do you kind of explain that?
It is an effort thing, and I mean, Coach Huggins, that's one of the emphasis. Like, a part of our offense, a part of our scoring is scoring on the offensive glass, and he's making that an emphasis more this year. So definitely, that's definitely one of our biggest emphasis is offensive rebounding. So I guess as we continue to get better, that's going to be, I think when it comes time in March time, when we finally gel together, I think we're going to be a great offensive rebounding team, not just me, but everybody.
Malik, can you talk about the full court pressure you guys are going up against? I mean, you see it on film, and you know it's coming, but it's another thing to go up against it live, play after play after play, kind of just, having to break it, run against it, get the offense going after breaking it. I mean, what was that like, and was it difficult?
We go against that every day in practice, and today it just wasn't. It wasn't just displayed very good for us. It looked like we were struggling out there to bring the ball up, definitely, and getting offense late in the shot clock. So I feel like we could have done a way better job doing that, but we got the job done. So I'm just glad we got the job done.
Gabe, it's been like a marriage made in heaven, you and Huggins together. I mean, would you say you're the same kind of person?
I don't think.
When I say heaven, maybe it's hell. But
Yeah, I don't think everybody is close to his Hugs or even in the same everything. Nobody's close to Hugs, but I say definitely I try to instill whatever he teaches me to the team. So I mean, if he wants everybody to play hard, and I'm the hardest player. It's gonna hopefully some of my teammates they change their attitudes and they play hard. I think that happens a lot when I'm on the court. So definitely, I wouldn't say I'm just like Hugs, but I say everything that he teaches me or tells me, I apply it right away.
You wish you'd been with him from the start?
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Taz, you guys obviously made a big push in the second half of that Clemson game to get the momentum going again. If this had gone the other way tonight, I mean, if they hit an extra 3 or something like that, what would that have possibly caused or done? I mean, what kind of effect could that have had if this had gone the other way?
Well, that not only does that hurt us for the tournament, tournament aspect of it, but yeah, you don't want to just come off a loss to a team that you're supposed to beat.
Right.
you know. So yeah, practice would have been brutal.
Practice would have been hell.
Yeah, practice would have been hell for sure.
And then seeing that Kansas had lost to Dayton, I mean, it just tells you like these games, like if you don't come ready to play, that you getting everybody's best effort every night, especially in the non-conference.
Especially when the team is playing a Power Five school, you know, they're trying to go earn their respect. You know, if I was in their position, I'm doing the same thing. You know, so no, that was a good team tonight.
Anything else?
Appreciate you.